Hey guys, what's up? It's your Scentsy Star Director here, Angie Tallarico Dalton, and today's video is going to be the first video of a new series that I wanted to do here on my channel. So I get asked often what scents I like together, like what scent recipes I like to put, like how do you know what scents to mix with what scents, how do you know what warmer to put, what scent in, and how do I actually mix, like do I put two different wax cubes together in one warmer? Do I put one scent in one warmer, another scent in another warmer? Basically, how do you mix scents? How do you choose what to pair together? And what are some of your favorite mixes? So I actually, for a while now, have been using two full Scentsy bars in all of my warmers whenever I change my wax. I like to change the whole house of wax whenever I am, putting in fresh new wax for our home fragrance. And with how many warmers I have and how many cubes I put in each warmer, I have figured out my own little home equation of, two full bars of wax fills up my whole house. So I typically will do two different scents so that the whole house doesn't smell just like one fragrance. I like to pair together scents because it helps personalize my home fragrance. It's fun to try new scent recipes, and then I get to share it with you guys. The only time I usually do like two full bars of the same scent whenever I'm changing out my waxes is whenever I'm testing the scent of the month. I like to do that so that I can really test out the upcoming scent of the month and see how it performs, see how I like it. And like no matter what room I'm in for those few days, I smell the scent of the month so that I can really put it to the test. So since this is the first video of my series, I wanted to do this video about my classic, my top picks of scent recipes. And if you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the bell so you get notified every time I post. And then if you haven't yet, I would also love if you would subscribe to my Wickless weekly newsletter that I send out every week and then some exciting days during the week. This is my newsletter that I personally create about my business. It helps you stay in the loop. You don't miss out on Scentsy sales and Scentsy promotions, and you don't miss out on my personal specials and promotions as well. Also, if you have been thinking about joining Scentsy and starting your own journey, whether it is for a discount, a hobby, or maybe even some real or big side income, I also have a Angie Tallarico sponsorship survey link down below that you can fill out. It's very, very quick. It comes to me and then I can reach out to you and we can schedule a time to talk more about joining and doing what I do. The Scentsy opportunity is for everybody, whether you just want to do it as a discount every now and then, get yourself your free and half price items, do your parties whenever you want to for your close family and friends. Get some money back in your pocket while you're at it. Do it for a hobby to really just, get the fun out of Scentsy. Scentsy is so much fun. They keep us on our toes. They always have new releases coming out. We always have such beautiful catalogs every single new catalog season. Even if you want to go to our fun Scentsy events like World Tour, SFR, earn you some incentive trips while you're at it. It's like the best hobby to have while earning money back and while getting your personal stuff for free or discounted. And then, of course, if you are looking for some real side income or to grow yourself a full-time income with this business, I do this full-time. This is my full-time income. I'm full-time Scentsy and full-time mom. I have been with Scentsy for a little over 3 years now, but I was able to start making a full-time income within 6 months of my Scentsy journey. So once I found out that I was pregnant and I was kind of thinking what do I do once the baby comes? That's whenever I decided to take the leap, do this full time, and it was the best decision I ever made. So long story short, if you would like more information about joining and to schedule a talk with me, the sponsorship survey is down below and just fill it out. I will reach out to you and we can chat more. I also wanted to mention that it is March and we have one of the best join specials of all time. It's literally my favorite join special, and I have a whole video explaining it, and we can also talk more about it. This join special is great for every kind of why, just like Scentsy is great for every kind of why. I will tag my link down below, and seriously, if you've been thinking about it, don't miss out on this join special. And just to leave you with something else, I have actually launched my Sensational Southern Bootcamp. This is a training series for brand new consultants in our group where I guide you and follow you along your first 70 days through your Scentsy journey. I have provided all of the information that I know and that I've learned in my 3 years into this training series so that everybody gets every ounce of training they need in their first 70 days to launch their business or hobby and be successful while they're at it. I wanted to do this to make sure that everybody has all the resources they need. And then of course your sponsor or me, if I am your sponsor, like we are all here to help you. So again, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would. I will stop chattering and let's go ahead and jump onto this video. I have 6 recipes here for you. And I did this because we have the buy 5 get 1 for free bundle and save deal so that you can save you some dollars. So say you want to pick 3 of the scent recipes, then you can just get a 6-pack of wax. You get one of those bars for free. Or if you want to try out all 6 scent recipes that I'm talking about in this video, you can get 2 6-packs of wax, and then you actually get 1 whole scent recipe for free because you'd end up getting 2 bars absolutely for free with the bundle and save. So I did that to make it easy. So just think, if you're wanting to test out some of these scent recipes, think in 3s or all of them. So pick 3 or pick them all, and just be sure to bundle and save so you get that money off. Okay, so first, my first number 1 top favorite scent recipe would have to, of course, be the scent that started the whole Scentsy journey for me. I had to put blueberry cheesecake with one of my favorite bakery scents of all time. So of course I would say blueberry cheesecake, and I love pairing blueberry cheesecake with butter pecan. Butter pecan was actually a scent of the month, not last fall, but the fall before. Whenever I'm making this video, it's delicious. It's literally like one of those scents that is just perfect to mix with almost literally everything, just because it's so versatile, it's so delicious, it's so creamy. It just adds that bakery sense to any scent, and it warms perfectly with blueberry cheesecake. And then I also had a little backup scent if maybe you don't like butter pecan, or maybe you've just been using a lot of butter pecan lately. Vanilla bean buttercream also mixes so well with blueberry cheesecake. Oh, and I am going to say the scent notes, and I'm also going to put the scent notes down below on the screen, because I know that y'all like whenever you can read along with me whenever I'm talking about fragrances. But also I do want to mention, whenever I personally am mixing scents, I don't put 2 cubes together. So like I wouldn't put a cube of butter pecan and then a cube of blueberry cheesecake in one warmer. I personally, in my experience, have found that it kind of takes away from each other. So I will put like one warmer gets 1 fragrance. So blueberry cheesecake goes in this warmer, butter pecan goes in this warmer, blueberry cheesecake goes in this warmer, and I kind of just mix it throughout the whole house so that no matter what, because we have an open floor plan, but no matter what, I'm getting both scents. No matter what area of the house that I'm in. That's personally just how I like to do it. But blueberry cheesecake, okay. Y'all know this is my number 1. Blueberry cheesecake is thick, rich New York cheesecake with a light graham cracker crush and crust and delicious blueberries. Wow. That was a new word. So good. It's my favorite. It's like, it's the scent. Like if I had to name one fragrance that just kind of described my whole Scentsy experience, it's blueberry cheesecake. And then I love warming it with butter pecan. Butter pecan is, if fall had a flagship fragrance, this blend of candied pecan and maple folded with butter would be a strong contender. Fall is obviously in the scent note for this one because it was a scent of the month in fall time, but it's year round. It's so good. And it's so similar to like vanilla bean buttercream, about how I feel like how you can kind of mix butter pecan with anything. Vanilla bean buttercream is also a best-selling classic. This one says Decadent buttercream frosting made with the freshest butter, whipped with sugar cane and vanilla extract. So maybe if you just want something different than butter pecan, this is a good backup. Vanilla bean buttercream, you can't go wrong with it. I love it in everything. I love the car bar. I love the wax. This one also has been around since I first joined Scentsy and discovered Scentsy, and it's just so good. So good. I was so happy that this one came out as a brick with the holiday collection this past winter. So this is blueberry cheesecake and butter pecan and or vanilla bean buttercream. Okay, next would have to, this is one of the scent recipes I literally cannot live without. I feel like these were literally meant to be. And Bonfire Beach actually is an older scent. It finally retired for the first time this past fall and winter. It broke my heart because I was so sad. But it came back in the spring and summer catalog. And let me tell you, Bonfire Beach is the perfect scent to mix with toasted marshmallow. Toasted marshmallow came out in the summer collection of 2019. It sold out super fast. It was amazing. It went in my club or like automatically so that I'd always get it. And it's now permanently in the spring and summer 2020 catalog. So Bonfire Beach and toasted marshmallow, like, I'm going to read you the scent descriptions, and if you've been watching my videos for a while, you already know that, like, I believe toasted marshmallow was part of Bonfire Beach, and they, like, brought out that section of Bonfire Beach, and they just magnified it. And whenever these are warming, I love it. It's woodsy, it's outdoorsy, it's marshmallowy, but it's also so creamy and delicious and buttery, and it's just so good. So Bonfire Beach, of course, is one of my #1 favorites of all time, especially the car bar. I think Bonfire Beach would have to be in the top 3 favorites of mine in car bars. But Bonfire Beach is toasted marshmallow, smoldering over white flint and sandalwood, harmonized with sea, salty air, and ocean spray. This one is fantastic. And if you know the scent Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body, it's identical. This is the perfect match for Marshmallow Fireside. This is Bonfire Beach. I love this scent. And then toasted marshmallow, like whenever they released the summer collection last year, and you know, like this was a scent, it sounded good, yeah, but like I had no idea how much I was gonna love this one until I smelled it and until I warmed it. So toasted marshmallow, it says this summer staple goes gourmet with hints of smoked caramel and vanilla bean malt. So if you noticed in the Bonfire Beach scent description, it has literally toasted marshmallow, smoldering over white flint and sandalwood. So I just personally feel like they took that toasted marshmallow out of the Bonfire Beach and they magnified it so that these two could be paired together. And toasted marshmallow with Bonfire Beach. If you like either of these scents, or if you've never smelled them and you're really curious to try them together and thank me later. Okay, next is a little less bakery and a little more fruity. So I paired together one of the, well, actually the best-selling wax of the Scentsy company of all time. This is Black Raspberry Vanilla, and I personally love it with Berry Bright. Berry Bright is a new release in the spring and summer 2020 catalog. I always say, like, this is a sister to Blueberry Rush. Like, if Blueberry Rush never came back in the future, then Berry Bright would definitely hold me over. But I don't know what it is about these two, but I love these two scents together. Like, I feel like they just really complement each other. Black Raspberry Vanilla is, of course, a classic. And yes, it is the #1 selling wax in Scentsy history. The scent description for Black Raspberry Vanilla is delicious, sun-sweetened dark berries and warmed with vanilla. Classic. The classic Black Raspberry Vanilla fragrance. And then Berry Bright, it says blue raspberry and fresh clementine light the way to sweet sugar plum. I don't know what it is about these two scents together. Well, first off, they're beautiful colors. But this just, they're so good. Like, they are so good. If you want to mix a scent like this in your car, put a scent circle of Berry Bright and a scent circle of Black Raspberry Vanilla in your car. That would be awesome. Or you could do the Black Raspberry Vanilla is available as a car bar, so you could do this and then Berry Bright scent circle. This is a new release, so it's only available as a wax, a room spray, and a scent circle. But Black Raspberry Vanilla and Berry Bright, I love these scents together. Okay, next would be a scent recipe that I have used over and over again. This is Paradise Punch with Pina Colada ChaCha. I love these two together. Like, if I had to pick one scent recipe to last me for all of the summertime where I want the fruity, you know, just tropical fragrances, it would have to be Paradise Punch and Pina Colada ChaCha. So Pina Colada ChaCha came to us as a Let's Dance brick whenever we had the Let's Dance brick collection come out for Mother's Day a couple of years ago. And after that, it actually made its appearance back in last spring and summer's catalog, and then it came back for this spring and summer too. Paradise Punch has been a fragrance that has come back every spring and summer since I've been with Scentsy, and it's one of those scents that I literally cannot live without, because this is like the perfect medley of everything fruity in one wax. Like, it is the perfect fruit punch fragrance. And then Pina Colada ChaCha is, of course, the perfect classic juicy pina colada ever. Now, this reminds me of that pina colada slushie that you want to get every single summer. Pina colada slushies are my absolute favorite slushies for the summertime. And if you want a little story, last SFR, so Scentsy Family Reunion, that was in Austin, Texas of 2019. I had been waiting on a party order to come in, and I was really, really hoping that it would come in before I had left for Austin, because I went to leadership before SFR, so I was gone for like a whole week. I had a host who had a great party. She was local, so the party was coming to me, and she was just so excited to get her order and get all of her friends' orders, and I was just crossing my fingers for it to arrive so that I could package it up and deliver it to her, you know, before I left for Austin. And it didn't. It actually arrived whenever I was gone to Austin. So Brandon, being the sweet Scentsy husband that he is, he said, leave me everything you need, samples, how many catalogs, the bags, leave me everything with instructions, and I will bag it for you. So he did. He did a great job. He even wrote every customer's name on like a little note piece of paper, and he put it in their orders with this little chicken scratch. But he called me whenever I don't remember what day of Austin it was, but we were either getting lunch or we were heading to like a session or something, and he called me and he was like, okay, I'm bagging up orders and I'm trying to sort all of the waxes out, because that's what I do whenever I'm, you know, bagging up big parties. I put all, like, I organize everything together by scent, and then I actually bag up the orders. And he was like, I am looking for Pina Colada, but all I see is Pina Colada ChaCha. Did you order the wrong thing? So funny. He was so sweet, but I was like, no, babe. Pina Colada ChaCha is Pina Colada. That's what I meant whenever I wrote it down. But Pina Colada ChaCha, okay. It says a medley. No, Pina Colada ChaCha. It says island coconut and zesty pineapple lead, white rum, and vanilla bean follow. It's the perfect coconut pina colada of all time. And then Paradise Punch is a medley of wild Indian orange and sunny lemon juice, açaí berries, and starfruit. So it has orange, lemon juice, berries, and starfruit. It's literally the perfect punch fragrance ever. And if it ever doesn't come back for a spring and summer catalog, like, my heart literally might break a little bit. Okay, stay with me. We still have two more recipes to talk about. This one is another scent recipe that I have been warming a lot together recently. This is a sugared strawberry with Squeeze the Day. Both of these were scents of the month for 2019. Sugared strawberry came out before Squeeze the Day, but these are literally the perfect sweet strawberry lemonade lemon scents for spring and summertime, and together they're even better. So sugar strawberry, it says fusing homegrown goodness with pick and eat fun. Sugared strawberry blends fresh luscious strawberries, juicy currants, and California sun-kissed lemons. And I feel like that more citrus lemony aspect of sugared strawberry is what really complements with Squeeze the Day, because Squeeze the Day, it says, pucker up lemon lovers, you've officially found your signature scent in this tart and true fragrance of pure lemons balanced by a hint of vanilla cream. Literally the perfect lemonade. That's all I gotta say. The perfect lemonade scent. Squeeze the Day is absolutely amazing. And if you have not tried warming it with sugared strawberry, I definitely highly recommend it, because it's one of my favorite recipes, especially for this time of year. Okay, last but not least, we have a more fresh scent recipe. This is sea salt and avocado and prickly pear and agave. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know it took me a while to try prickly pear and agave, because whenever I had first smelled it, I was still pregnant, and my pregnancy nose thought it was terrible. But once I saw everybody falling in love with it, and especially everybody on, like in my team, I was like, okay, like I need to smell that again. And I smelled it and I was like, oh, that's really similar to sea salt and avocado. And I feel like sea salt and avocado is one of those fragrances that whenever it released, everybody was just like, eh. Like we didn't know like the concept of this fragrance, and then whenever the bricks of this came in, we were all like, yes, like we understand why Scentsy brought this to us. And it has been in our permanent catalog ever since it was a brick. It was actually in the first brick collection that I had whenever I joined Scentsy. So sea salt and avocado and prickly pear and agave, they are different, but they're the same. But like I feel like, okay, they're different, but I feel like I don't know how to explain it, but like the base of these two fragrances is like almost the same, like they're sisters, but whenever you warm these together, it just makes this magical, fresh, sweet, like little fruity combo. I hope I didn't lose you there. So prickly pear and agave, it's always like, I think prickly pear and agave is in the fruity category. I don't personally get fruitiness out of this. It's mainly just fresh, but like it's so good. This scent description, it says prickly pear and agave are sweet as a dessert sunset behind a dreamy veil of sheer petals. And then sea salt and avocado, like this is just one of those scents I always have to tell people. They're like, avocado? And I'm like, yeah. Like you need to smell it. Sea salt and avocado, it says, you do you, while pink sea salt, Valencia orange, and creamy avocado keep your spirit in flight. Like, I just love it. So if you're looking for more of like that fresh kind of like springy vibe, but like also one of those combos that you can use year round, I definitely recommend putting these together, especially if you like this one. And if you like prickly pear and agave and you just haven't tried them together, try them, because I love this combo. And these are some of the longest lasting, best performers I have ever had. So yeah, guys, that is my top 6 favorite picks of classics, must-haves, year-round scent recipes. I hope that made sense. But this is the first video of this little series I want to create. So of course I'm going to be coming back with some fruity recipes and some citrus recipes, spring, summer, fall, winter. I wanted to do this because I just get asked so often about, you know, like what scents do you like together and how do you do it? Like how do you manage like the actual mixing process? And so I wanted to do these to kind of answer all of your questions and give you some of my favorite recipes. So again, I wanted to remind you, if you have not subscribed yet, I would love if you would, and ring the bell notification down below to get notified every single time I post a video. And also, if you enjoy this video, please leave me a thumbs up because it really helps my small channel grow. If you have not subscribed to my Wickless Weekly newsletter yet, I would love if you would stay connected with me. And then also, if you would like more information about joining Scentsy, whether it's for a discount, a hobby, or a side income to a real income, please fill out the Angie Tallarico Dalton sponsorship survey link down below. It will send to me, and then I will reach out to you so we can schedule a time to talk more about how you join Scentsy, why you join Scentsy, and what you personally can get out of it. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, don't watch me, join me in 2020, and have a great day.